Father of Megan Benfeito, Canada's 10-meter diver and synchro with her partner Rosalind Filon. I got to ask you the question because there's amazing imagery at the 2012 Olympics in London of the two girls running outside of the building trying to find and track down their parents, and then they found you, both of the sets of parents, and wow, it was such an emotional time for us watching that on television. You were there.
Yes, I was.
Tell us about it.
Well, it was amazing. After the meet, we were waiting for them. They said that the kids would be coming out. They wouldn't have much time. So as we were waiting, we see Rosalind and Megan coming running with their medals, and she jumped on me. It was priceless. It was a moment that you just wait to live. But like I said, it was priceless having our kids come and run into my arms and celebrating my 50th birthday.
Absolutely.
On that day.
Yeah. That day you get a bronze medal from the Olympic Games. Wow.
And she had sent me in the morning. I told her, okay, it's have a nice day. So she sent me a text message right early. Happy birthday, Daddy. This one will be for you. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
so
well, that's amazing. Having knowing you and knowing your daughter and growing up in the sport, that moment for me, I shared with you like millions of others, viewers who are watching that. So thanks for describing that to us. Now your daughter carries on. She won the 10-meter at the Canada Cup not so long ago. She's on the World Series circuit here. And we're at the Summer Nationals right now. We're attempting to qualify for the World Championships. How many is this Worlds for her? They're going back.
It'll be, if I'm not mistaken, I think they've done 4. It'll be their 5th one.
They started synchro together back in 2005. Is that correct? In
Yes.
the Montreal Aquatic Championship?
Yes, they did. That was the beginning. Yeah.
The beginning for a lot of us.
Yes, and hopefully not the end.
Yeah, not so much. I had the pleasure of interviewing them a couple of days ago, and they talked a lot about their focus and their intent on Rio 2012. What's that mean for your family to know that your kids are looking at their coming up 3rd Olympic Games?
It's exciting, but it's a lot of dedication. It's a lot of work for them. And seeing them in and out every day, she leaves the house, she comes back, and then it's fun, all the traveling and all these meets that they have, but it's rough because not every meet is a perfect meet. You have those rough ones, which you come home and you have a hard time coming out of it. So hopefully she'll have a nice next 4 years and coming into the 2016 in the perfect timing, and hope it ends up nice. Good.
Well, it is a full-time job for them, and as parents, you're supporting that in a full-time way. But what you have to be proud watching them. But the interesting thing that you mentioned there is that you really do watch them spend all that time working. It's a lot of work for them. Do you know what their training regime is? Do you follow that along?
Yes, I ask her almost every day when she comes home. I know that they do. They train 6 days. During the week, they have Tuesday and Thursday, which they have a new trainers, which is a club called B210, which it really helps them a lot. They're very excited. I mean, Megan wakes up early in the morning, where before it was getting, she'd get up, go to practice, but now she gets up alone. She really is very happy and excited to leave the house to go to B210. She comes home, we talk about it. She just loves it. It really is another step in her training.
Yeah, I got to interrupt you there for a second, because if you turn over your right shoulder and have a look up there, and let's just give a little wave, because there's your daughter. She was watching us a second ago. There she is up on the 10-meter preparing for the...
I'll call her and you'll see her.
Yeah, call her, okay.
Megan.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're waving live on camera to Megan Benfeito, who's in the last moments of preparation for the 10-meter. She's smiling. She's smiling at Pops. That's always good when they smile.
Yes, that's the main thing. I told her, I mean, as long as you're having fun, I love to see you smile, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, there's worse things out there than losing a competition.
Tell us, going back when she was little, training, when did she get started in diving? And
Megan started swimming at about 3 years old. She done all her courses, got all her badges, and then at 7, when it came to write her up for swimming again. Well, she said she wanted to dive like the other kids on the other pool, which was at Camo. There was Emily that she'd look up to. There was Alex. So we decided we went to register her at the club, and they asked us, well, as long as she knows how to swim back, we can subscribe her. So we done it, and ever since, she's started at 7 once a week. Then she started competing at about 8-ish, 9. And ever since, well, here we are. That's a daily thing, and we live in a pool.
Yeah, for sure. I had forwarded a photo capturing Megan and all the kids, really, when they were at the Canada-U.S. Challenge in Ottawa. And there they all are, these little ragged muffins sitting in the stands all together. They seemed like they all liked each other as a group. And you can probably attest to that. The kids that they grew up in this sport with are really among some of their best friends.
Yes. I mean, they tweet each other. They talk to each other. It's like a family. Every single kid that's in there, they know them. If they have any problems, they talk to each other. They know everything about each other. And
you yourself have therefore adopted most of those kids as well as part of your family. I know that my son, when he sees you, it's very familial. You have that relationship, and I've always felt that any time that I couldn't be at a competition, if I knew you were there, that the kids were going to have some parental supervision and some support if they needed it.
For sure, anytime. I know when Megan, and that's what I've told the diving people, coaches and everything. I mean, they brought up Megan just as much as I, because Megan, I mean, she stays at home, but she's always out. She travels. So they take care of her. There's athletes that come over. They stay over at our house. But it's one big family. Yeah.
I've never been invited to stay over at your house.
But we've gone and eat together.
We have eaten together.
Yeah.
We've shared bread at some of the finest places to share food at from there. Arthur, it's a pleasure to have you in our Gillette studios. Thanks for spending some time with us. Congrats on the success of your daughter, Megan.
Thank you. Same to you. Happy to be here.